ACB presents 2023 Audio Description Project Achievement Awards in Audio Description. Tabitha Kenlin, ADP Coordinator.
Welcome to the ADP Awards, brought to you by the American Council of the Blind's Audio Description Project. I'm Tabitha Kenlin, the coordinator of the ADP, and I'm joined by Jeff Tom, the chair of the ADP Awards Committee. Jeff, can you tell us a little about the ADP Awards?
Jeff Tom, ADP Awards Committee Chair.
The Audio Description Project Awards honor the people and organizations that make outstanding contributions to the quality, availability, and understanding of audio description. The awards recognize achievement in audio description in the performing arts, museums, visual arts and visitor centers, the public sector, research and development, and career achievement.
Achievement in Audio Description, Media, Individual.
Thank you, Jeff. Our first award is for Achievement in Media by an Individual. The winner is Deborah Erickson, Executive Chef and founder of The Blind Kitchen, which provides accessible cooking tools and tips to help people who are blind or have low vision cook safely, independently, and confidently. On The Blind Kitchen's YouTube channel, Deborah posts audio-described videos that explain in detail how to use each tool that is sold on the Blind Kitchen site. The nomination praised Deborah for exemplifying the standard that we as a community deserve from all YouTube channels. By including audio description, the Blind Kitchen acknowledges and respects the needs of our community, sees value in providing equal access, and sets the benchmark for others to follow. Congratulations, Deborah.
A cupcake with bright frosting appears against a white background. It hops forward and gasps as it discovers 3 muffin pans that exactly look like braille cells. 7 more brightly colored cupcakes appear. At the whistled command of the original cupcake, hop into the various muffin holes to form the braille letters TBK. The muffin tins are replaced by the Blind Kitchen logo, green braille letters TBK on a white background. Fade to black.
Deborah Erickson, Executive Chef and founder of The Blind Kitchen.
Hello, and welcome to The Blind Kitchen, where everyone gets a seat at the table. I'm Deborah Erickson, the Executive Chef and founder of The Blind Kitchen, and I am honored to be able to accept this award from the Audio Description Project. Since its conception, The Blind Kitchen has wanted to provide adaptive cooking tools and strategies for people with vision loss who wanted to cook. And we wanted to make sure that every portion of The Blind Kitchen was accessible to everyone, regardless of their position on the vision spectrum. I owe a special thank you to my videographer, Edgar Garcia Chavez. He was not only talented, but he also had the special gift to be able to listen to a blind entrepreneur try and convey what I wanted The Blind Kitchen to be. And he was able to translate that into a product that now has been recognized, and he knows he did a very good job. Again, thank you so much for this honor. We really appreciate it and are humbled by it.
Achievement in Audio Description, Visual Art, Museums, Visitor Centers, Individual.
Our next award is for Achievement in Museums by an Individual. The winner is Karen Bergman, who has already received profuse praise for her work at the Guggenheim Museum in New York City. In 2020, her accessible tours reached a wider audience when so many things moved online due to the pandemic lockdown. In fact, Karen was nominated for this award by a Canadian artist who is blind and says she was, quote, culturally enriched by the skills and competence of Karen's description of countless artworks housed at the Guggenheim. An artist herself, Karen's ability to describe art to blind patrons is, in the nominator's opinion, unsurpassed. Karen provides cultural and political contexts to her descriptions of the artworks, and her communication skills add immeasurably to the described art experience. According to the nominator, it's candy for the creative soul. Congratulations, Karen.
Karen Bergman, Guggenheim Museum.
Thank you so much to the American Council of Blind's Audio Description Project for this great honor. In my current work at the Guggenheim Museum, I host a weekly program featuring description of artworks and conversation about the many facets of art. And I want to express a deep thanks to the Mind's Eye program participants who attend and bring a rich exchange of thoughts each week. This group of dedicated individuals has been an anchor for me for years now. They spur me on to look more closely, understand more fully, and hone my own craft of describing. I'm so grateful for this opportunity through description to champion the work of artists and expand access to art and architecture. Thank you for this great honor.
Achievement in audio description, visual art, museums, visitor centers, organization.
Next, we recognize achievement in museums by an organization. The winner is the North Carolina Museum of Art and its Sensory Journey Through Art program. These virtual events are designed for adults who are blind, have low vision, or have a learning need that would benefit from a sensory style experience. Registrants receive a small kit of objects to awaken the senses and help connect deeper to the artwork. Both audio description and captioning are provided. The nominator praised the multisensory experience, the interactivity, and the responsiveness of the staff, saying, "I did not realize how much I craved hearing the details of an artwork until I went on my first journey." She appreciated museum staff for being receptive to feedback and providing the description in advance after being asked to do so. Here to accept the award are Molly Hull, Accessibility Coordinator, and Felicia Ingram, Manager of Interpretation, Accessibility, and Diversity. Congratulations, Molly, Felicia, and everyone at the North Carolina Museum of Art.
Felicia Ingram, North Carolina Museum of Art.
Hi there, my name's Felicia. I'm a white woman in my late 20s. I have long brown hair. I'm wearing a black shirt with blue flowers, and I have red glasses on.
Molly Hull, North Carolina Museum of Art.
Hi, my name is Molly, and I am a white woman in my late 20s with curly brown hair, and I am wearing a red shirt.
We are so happy to be here today, and we want to thank so many people for this wonderful project. We, of course, want to thank the Audio Description Project, and we are really honored to receive this award. But first off, we want to thank our staff at the MCMA, which includes our docents and those that help facilitate the program. Bree is our manager of the Mindful Museum program, and she really worked with me back in 2020 to bring this into her set of programs and create an experience that everyone could participate in, especially right in the midst of COVID of 2020. And then I want to thank Molly, who came on later, and she's really helped to build this beautiful program and make it what it is today, and she continues to strive to make it better.
Second, we would like to thank Arts Access, which is a North Carolina nonprofit that is dedicated to providing North Carolinians with access to art. We're honored to partner with them on this program to create audio descriptions for works of art.
We also want to thank the museum's Accessibility Stakeholders Committee, which consists of 30 members from the community, either with disabilities or with children with disabilities, and in the surrounding cities of the Triangle, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. They, especially at the beginning, were a big part of the program because we valued their feedback and even their evaluation of the program. So not only do we work with them to help make the program better, but they're a big part of our outreach and our audience engagement as well. I don't think we would have as big a following without so many of our stakeholders members, and we often have reoccurring members that come every other month, and they constantly come, and they're a big part of the outreach and reaching the community. And so we really want to thank that stakeholders committee for us.
And last but certainly not least, the participants of this program who are our advocates for the sensory journey, as well as the museum. Your constant support motivates us to continue to expand and improve our efforts, and without you, this program would not be what it is today. If you have never attended a journey, we encourage you to visit our website and register. Thank you.
Thank you.
Special achievement in museums.
This year, the committee decided to also give an award recognizing special achievement in museums. The winner is Dr. Michelle Edwards for the National Museum of African American History and Culture in Washington, D.C., which is the only national museum devoted exclusively to the documentation of African American life, history, and culture. Dr. Edwards developed a series of virtual living history tour programs called History Alive. They were the museum's first virtual tour programs to contain video with an audio description track. The programs include a look at the last 5 years of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s life and how Black World War II veterans continued to fight for freedom when they returned to the United States. The History Alive programs are available to stream on the museum's Ustream and YouTube channels. Dr. Edwards is currently working on the next History Alive installment titled Sports, Leveling the Playing Field. Congratulations, Dr. Edwards.
Dr. Michelle Edwards, National Museum of African American History and Culture.
I'd like to thank the American Council of the Blind for selecting me as a recipient for the 2023 Audio Description Achievement Award for Special Achievements in Museums. The National Museum of African American History and Culture is a public institution open to all, where anyone is welcome to participate, collaborate, and learn about the Black experience in America. During our History Alive programs, visitors hear stories about the African American experience and explore themes of freedom, self-determination, citizenship, valor, and much, much more. The auto-described virtual tours were developed to provide an immersive learning experience for those who may not be able to travel or physically access the museum. I'm grateful to have worked with a wonderful team of individuals on this project. First and foremost, I'd like to thank historian John M. McCaskill for his authentic living history presentations, Zaza Hendricks Media Work for their videography work, and the museum's senior leadership team for supporting the program. I would like to offer a special thanks to Esther Washington, Cassidy Moses, Shireen Dash, Keith Madden, Adam Rasmussen, Adam Martin, and Michael Hyman for helping me with the live broadcast and their guidance on the project. The Smithsonian Institution's Shared Future Initiative challenges the Smithsonian to embody diversity, equity, accessibility, and inclusion in equal measure in our workforce and our external programs and scholarship. Lastly, I'd like to offer my thanks to Head Diversity Officer Beth Zebart and Ashley Grady from Smithsonian Access Programs for making themselves available to answer my many questions about how to make our virtual tours accessible by way of audio description. Receiving this award means so much to me. Thank you again, for I am truly honored.
Achievement in audio description, performing arts, individual.
We've done media and museums. Now it's time to get dramatic. For achievement in the performing arts by an individual, our winner is Bonnie Barlow. Bonnie has provided live description of more than 258 plays and events, from Amadeus to Wicked. Bonnie consults with theaters across the country, helping them launch their own audio description programs. The nominator praised Bonnie's skill, saying that her description becomes part of the richness of the performance rather than distracting from the performance. Another nominator commended Bonnie's willingness to train and mentor new audio describers. Bonnie's AD work includes live theater, the ballet, films, TV and streaming series, and even the rodeo. Congratulations, Bonnie.
Bonnie Barlow, audio describer.
If ever there was a time I'm tasked to use vivid, succinct language, this would be it. Thank you very much for giving me this award. For all of my years of providing audio description in a lot of areas, the performing arts are especially important to me because that's how we as a society explore We ask questions, form ideas, test out theories, gauge the results and reactions, and then continue the discussion. My part is fulfilled by recognizing and relaying everything the creators put into their piece. It's a way to transport us from our usual self-centered perspective to consider other viewpoints, a look at others' lives. So, it's a form of social media we've employed over the centuries. And with audio description in all of its aspects, there's always something new and challenging that comes along where we have to get creative in interpreting the visual aspects of it. I strive to relay an experience, not just information. And really, I've never stuck with a job this long before, so must be doing something all right. So I'll keep on keeping on. And thank you again so much for this honor.
Achievement in Audio Description Performing Arts Organization.
For achievement in performing arts by an organization, our winner is the Smith Center for the Performing Arts in Las Vegas. Prior to the opening of the Smith Center, the nominator did not have consistent access to audio description for performing arts. The Smith Center provides live audio description at their Broadway series. The nominator praised the team members' kindness, saying they truly care about the quality of their work for their audio description. Before the show starts, they meet with patrons to confirm their preference on how descriptive they should be. They even come visit, quote, during intermission to take notes and guidance for the remainder of the show. In a heartfelt endorsement, the nominator concludes, "My experience with the Smith Center and all its employees has been a highlight that I never thought I would be able to experience." They are a huge staple in our community, and their continued efforts and accessibility only makes them that much better and more deserving of this award. Here to accept the award is Sarah Tiemann, Smith Center Manager of Guest Experience. Congratulations, Sarah, and everyone at the Smith Center.
Sarah Thielman, Manager of Guest Experience, Smith Center.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for this incredible honor of receiving the 2023 Audio Description Achievement Award. I'm humbled, grateful, and deeply moved by this recognition of my work in the field of audio description. When I embarked on this journey, little did I know it would lead me to this moment, accepting this prestigious award. A commitment to inclusivity and a belief in the power of storytelling to reach every single person regardless of their visual abilities. I want to express my deepest gratitude to the Smith Center for the Performing Arts, Myron Martin, Suzanne Chabray, and our audio description team to make the audio description an essential part of our cultural landscape. The dedication of our describers, Mary Riley Lowe, Dominic Mota, and Chanel Carson, have paved the way for a more inclusive experience. I am proud to be a part of this remarkable team. To the visually impaired community, you have showed us that barriers can be broken, and your passion for storytelling drives us to create the best audio description possible. Your feedback, insights, and unwavering support have been instrumental in shaping the field of audio description, and I'm grateful for your trust. Receiving this award is a humbling reminder of the impact that audio description can have on individuals and society. Together, we can ensure that every person, regardless of visual abilities, can experience the magic of storytelling. Thank you to the American Council of the Blind and the Audio Description Project for this extraordinary honor. I accept on behalf of the Smith Center for the Performing Arts and our dedicated team of audio describers. Thank you.
Audio Description Project Public Sector Award.
If you're a little starry-eyed after all that, it's okay, because now we're going to outer space. The Public Sector Award goes to the Space Telescope Science Institute. As a federal contractor to NASA, the Institute, or STSCI, helped guide the most famous observations in history, the Hubble and the James Webb Space Telescopes. In July 2022, the staff at STSCI embarked on a project to describe the universe using the data transmitted from the James Webb Telescope. A team of scientists and writers combined their skills to describe planetary objects, galaxies, and star clusters. The STSCI staff also created tactile representations of selected Webb telescope data so low vision and blind space enthusiasts could touch the universe. Here to accept the award are Margaret Carruthers, Deputy Branch Manager, Writing and Design, and Timothy Rue, Principal Informal Education Specialist. Congratulations, Margaret, Tim, and everyone at the Space Telescope Science Institute.
Timothy Rue, Space Telescope Science Institute.
Hi, my name is Tim Rue, Principal Education Specialist here at the Space Telescope Science Institute in Baltimore, Maryland.
Margaret Carruthers, Space Telescope Science Institute.
And I'm Margaret Carruthers. I'm a science writer, and I am Deputy Branch Manager for Writing and Design here at STSCI.
On behalf of everybody here at Space Telescope, thank you. We are absolutely delighted to be recipients of this award.
So this time last year, we were hard at work preparing to share the first data from the James Webb Space Telescope with the world and trying our best to faithfully describe these spectacular images of parts of the universe that no one had seen in such detail before. And we knew that our efforts to reach everyone would not be complete without these descriptions. But most of us had really very little idea exactly who we would be reaching, how many people we'd reach, and what impact we could make. And we've just been overwhelmed with the stories of people who dreamed of reaching the stars, but never thought they'd truly experience the wonders of space.
This, of course, is not just the work of one or two people. Creating text descriptions that can conjure an accurate image and making sure that everyone has access to those descriptions, it requires writers, astronomers, educators, software developers, designers, web content managers, including blind and visually impaired people. A special thanks goes to Prime Access Consulting, who guided us in developing a strategy and provided essential feedback to help us build the skills to write effective descriptions.
And finally, we want to thank all of you for all the acknowledgments, encouragement, and feedback. Our commitment to this work has really been galvanized by the response from members of the blind and visually impaired community. It's accelerating our efforts to develop rich and detailed descriptions for all of the Hubble and Webb imagery. And it's really changing how we approach our other products as well, helping us increase accessibility for all of our work.
Once again, thank you so much for this award, for marking one more successful step towards our big goal of making astronomy accessible to all. We hope to continue to make you all proud as we discover the universe together.
International Award.
Back to Earth and around the globe. This time, it's across the pond for the International Award, which goes to movie reading. In the last 10 years, movie reading has developed a unique technology for bringing access to individual devices in any theater without technological change or additional charge. Audio description and captioning can be downloaded to a patron's individual device. The assets can be used for cinema, broadcast, and video-on-demand content. Based in Italy, movie reading has expanded internationally, cooperating with local representatives in Brazil, France, and Northern European Union countries. Recently, movie reading has made many technological advances to improve content security for all distribution and production companies and major organizations. The service is completely free of charge for all blind and deaf patrons worldwide. Movie reading is a product of Universal Multimedia Access, which is part of an access group that includes Arts Project and the non-profit organization Cultural Ability. This group has worked for more than 15 years to improve access to cinema, television, theater, and culture for people with sensory disabilities. Here to accept the award is Giacomo Olgeni. Congratulations, Giacomo, and everyone at Movie Reading.
Giacomo Olgeni, Movie Reading.
Hello, everyone. I want to express my gratitude to the American Council of the Blind for recognizing the work that we have done. Within our profession, it is sometimes difficult to have feedback from the larger public, so it fills us with joy and pride to learn that we have actually been selected for the prestigious ADP award. This award underscores two things for us: that we are walking on the right path and that we must continue our efforts to bring accessibility in any form to all who need it. And I wish to acknowledge the efforts of all the other organizations and companies who are working towards this goal. On this occasion, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to those who have played a critical role in our success and helped us reach this goal. First of all, Carlo and Vera, my business partners and longtime friends, who worked tirelessly to ensure that our dream could become an international reality. I would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the people at Artist Project, our partner in Italy. Their professionalism, empathy, and care for our users are qualities that we hold in high esteem, and we are grateful for their continued partnership. I would also like to express my gratitude to our friends and partners at Iguale in Brazil, Murillo, Mauricio, and Leo, and all the people working with them. We are proud to have Iguale as our partner and look forward to continuing to work together to make the world a more inclusive place. I would like to offer special thanks to the people at Disney, Warner Bros., NBC Universal, and Sony Pictures. Their collaboration was invaluable in ensuring that our solution was well accepted by filmmakers. We are proud to have worked alongside them and look forward to continuing working together. Lastly, I would like to extend our gratitude to our longtime partner, Per Liljenqvist, and his company, Do Good in Sweden. His support has been crucial in helping us expand beyond Italy and becoming the company we are today. On behalf of everyone I have mentioned, I would like to once again express our deepest gratitude to the American Council of the Blind for recognizing our efforts. To everyone in attendance, thank you, and please continue your efforts to make the world a more inclusive place. Thank you.
Barry Levine Memorial Award for Career Achievement in Audio Description.
Our final award is the Barry Levine Memorial Award for Career Achievement in Audio Description. This award recognizes outstanding contributions to the field of audio description over an extended period of time by leading, inspiring, or providing significant service to others. The winner is Dr. Joshua Miele. Dr. Miele, who is blind, works as an adaptive technology designer. Dr. Miele is creating effective and affordable solutions to everyday accessibility problems. Much of his recent work has focused on visual digital technology, such as access to graphics and streaming video, which are often inaccessible to people on the blindness spectrum. His UDescribe platform combines crowdsourced audio descriptions of YouTube videos with an interface to synchronize the descriptive audio with the video. The nominator pointed out that Dr. Miele's expertise in information accessibility and his commitment to making solutions available for mass use will be increasingly important as we move into an ever more digitized world. Congratulations, Dr. Miele.
Dr. Joshua Miele, UDescribe.
Thank you so much, Tabitha. I am deeply flattered and honored to be given this award. It is my I'm just thrilled. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it and appreciate the work of the ACB and the Audio Description Project. I just want to look back for a minute and say that it's 10 years since we officially released UDescribe to the world and allowed people to start using a platform that let anyone, anywhere, add audio description to any YouTube video they wanted and share it with the world for free. And so that really changed the landscape of audio description and whose voices were being heard, who was writing the scripts, who was choosing the material to be described. It was the first time really that we brought social media and audio description together in a meaningful way. And I hope that some of the lessons that we've learned from UDescribe have been brought to the audio description that we now all need so much. So I am blind. I am coming at audio description from the perspective of a dedicated consumer. And since my time at Smith Kettlewell developing UDescribe, with a large team of others who all deserve lots of credit and appreciation. Since that time, I have moved on to be a researcher at Amazon, and my motivation there is really to be able to work on accessibility at scale, at an Amazon scale, and that includes my my hopes for audio description. Amazon currently offers more audio description than any other streaming platform, which is something to be extremely proud of. I'm extremely proud of that, and I have had it's been my pleasure to work with the audio description teams on Prime Video and at Amazon Studios to achieve that. But quantity is not sufficient. We are also committed to delivering quality audio description and to understanding explicitly what that means and how to do it in a measurable and repeatable way. And that is super important. I have a dream that someday audio description will be as ubiquitous as captions, and that is that we are poised on the brink of achieving that. We're not there yet, and it's going to take a while. And I just want to say that a lifetime achievement award sounds like I'm done, but as we say at Amazon, it is still day one, and there's an enormous amount of work left to do in bringing audio description to more people on more platforms, making sure that it is at the highest quality with all possible options. Audio description is essential. I've always believed that audio description is as important as access to text, to maps, to graphics, to other information. And that audio description needs to be high quality in order to be meaningful. And I just want to say a final absolute thank you to the ACB and the Audio Description Project for bearing the torch of audio description through the years, for making sure that folks like me and corporations like Amazon are aware of the importance of audio description to blind consumers, blind viewers, and that keeping everyone accountable for how audio description needs to be done and the quality at which blind consumers expect it to be delivered. So thank you to the ACB and to the Audio Description Project, and thank you again for the honor of the Barry Levine Lifetime Achievement Award in Audio Description.
Those are the 2023 Audio Description Project Awards. Let me thank my awesome committee. Along with Tabitha, we have Kim Charlson, Dan Spoon, Carl Richardson, Joel Snyder, and Sean Barrett. Our thanks to everyone who submitted nominations, and of course, to our great award winners. It's great to know that so many people are working hard to provide and improve audio description across the country, around the world, in cyberspace and in outer space. We hope you enjoy audio description wherever you find it.
We do have one final award, and here is Susan Glass to tell you all about it.
Beatty, Benefits of Audio Description in Education. Susan Glass, Beatty Chairperson.
Hello, ACB. My name is Susan Glass, and since 2013, it's been my honor and privilege to chair ACB's Audio Description Project, Benefits of Audio Description in Education, Beatty Subcommittee. Each year, ACB ADP and our partner, the Described and Captioned Media Program, DCMP, co-sponsor the Beatty Contest, in which blind and visually impaired young people ages 7 to 21 watch an audio-described film of their choice and then write a 300-word evaluation of the film's audio description. They share specific ways in which the audio description enhanced or detracted from their experience with the film. Members of our Beatty committee read all contest entries and then choose first, second, and third place winners in 4 student age categories. The grand prize winner receives an iPad mini and an invitation to read their review at either ACB's mid-year meetings and seminar or the National Conference and Convention. This year's grand prize winner is Miss May Carnas. She reviewed Tim Burton's TV series Wednesday, and she will now share her review with all of ACB. Congratulations, May.
Katie Lane Carnas.
Thank you so much, American Council of the Blind and the Described and Captioned Media Program, for co-sponsoring essay writing on the benefits of audio descriptions in education. I'm Katie Lane Carnas, homeschooling parent to my daughter, 13-year-old May. May was diagnosed with CVI, cortical or cerebral visual impairment, 18 months ago after having spent her life up until that point with no one around her, including herself, realizing that her challenges were due to a very common brain-based blindness. Lack of visual access was frustrating, anxiety-provoking, and made academic achievement nearly impossible for May without appropriate accommodations. At May's initial diagnosis of CVI, her optometrist actually suggested she try audio descriptions. This simple change not only helped May dramatically, but it gave us, as her parents and teachers, an indication of just how much May had been missing. We soon pivoted to Braille instruction in all content areas, and May absolutely took off. Audio descriptions, 3D models, Nemeth code, Braille literacy, robust non-visual tools have given May real access to her education and confidence in herself. Learning about and articulating her experience with audio descriptions in media has been a wonderful experience for May to explore self-advocacy, reflection, and written analysis. It is my pleasure to introduce 13-year-old May Lane Carnas reading her essay that she wrote and will be reading on her refreshable Braille display after just 18 months of access to audio descriptions and Braille.
May Lane Carnas.
You know it's a great audio description when you have no recollection of it. Audio descriptions at their finest should fit perfectly in the cracks of a story so you can get swept up in the story without having to think of them as extra. Director Tim Burton's TV series Wednesday has clear, concise audio descriptions that gives you the perfect amount of information given the time allotted. They paint a clear picture of what's going on, and they match the overall tone of the program. They fit perfectly in the cracks. At the same time, I wish they had had more time to talk about the visual nuances and storytelling Tim Burton is known for. One of the most appealing character traits of Wednesday Addams is that she maintains a Kubrick stare, a down-tilted head with eyes staring through the eyebrows, throughout the TV show. The amount of emotion in her eyes alone is so subtle and detailed and yet impactful, and I don't feel we got adequate access as a blind audience. There is also a lot of visual symbolism, clues, and red herrings supporting the murder mystery aspect of the show that I don't think we get access to either. I feel quite sad about that. This has become one of my favorite TV shows because of the access audio descriptions have provided. At the same time, I want access to the more artistic and visually nuanced elements sighted fans get to enjoy.
A logo, ACB in print and Braille, American Council of the Blind, together for a bright future.